Yo guys, Theo here on Common Sense. I'm sick and tired of you watching this video. I'm sick and tired of all your excuses. I'm sick and tired of you being so much less than you could be. You suck. You're absolutely nothing. You're shit compared to what you could be. And you know what? I was gonna make this point at the end, but I'll say it right now. Do you know who I'm talking to? Do you understand who I'm looking at, pointing to, and speaking to as I do this video? Have that in the back of your mind. Thing is, we can all become so much better. We can all become so much better, but most of you guys, you just fucking sit here and watch. Oh, Theo, another great video, Theo. Oh, you inspire me so much. DMs, oh, I think it's incredible what you've done, Theo. Blah, 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 blah. Like, yeah, thank you. Thank you. I'm a compassionate guy. I like it, absolutely. But it's so, the better I become, the less I give a shit about all you guys. Many of you are anonymous. It's like some fucking, just a little circle with a letter in it, a little T. And so like Tom. It's like, oh, good job, Theo. Oh, I appreciate you so much. I say, okay, thanks, word on the screen, virtually. I don't have no fucking clue who you are. I mean, most people should be very impressed with what I've done with my life. Just look. Just fucking look. Like, why wouldn't you be impressed? Why are you telling me this? Like, why should I care? Why should I care what you think? What have you done? Why should I care? Look at you. Look at me and look at you. Why the fuck should I care about anything you have to say? Oh my god. I ran here in these shoes because I wanted to be by the sea when I do this, so I can just scream, shout at you without it bothering anyone else too much. You know, I'm starting to understand why a lot of men that I followed are so loud, so yelly. You know, I felt a little bit, why are you yelling? Can you just speak it? No, it's because I'm fucking upset. I'm so sick with you. Like, you don't listen. You don't listen when you're too kind. It's most of the time, you know, I am understanding of you. I know trauma, pain, difficulties in life, problems, but it's like you don't have to hear that anymore. Everyone is telling you, oh, it's okay. It's okay that you're a loser. You know what? You could be a lot more. You look at all these other people in the world that started with nothing, that went through much more difficult things than you, but you're special. Something is special about you, it's okay. Yeah, your excuse is unique. Your situation is unique, of course. Of course, your situation is unique. No. The reason you're not ripped, the reason you don't have this confidence, the reason you don't have this energy, the reason you haven't built yourself up to be able to make a living off of your passion of living others, that serving others is actually serving you as well. Well, the reason you haven't been able to do anything of that is because your circumstances, they're extra difficult. Oh, poor you. Yeah, I know. Look, I know you. We're watching right now. You're like, nah, but my mom, my dad, this person that did this to me, this accident I was in, there's nothing fucking special about you. You fucking little snowflake. What makes you think your situation is unique? What makes you think that the greatest people in the world haven't suffered through, like, not only as much as you, but 1,000 times more? You fucking little ungrateful, entitled bitch. I gotta get this out. I'm gonna start yelling at you more, guys. Depends a little bit on my mood and what the topic that I download from the universe going through my morning process gives me on that day. But I'm getting a lot of it out now because I've been holding back. I'm sorry. I apologize. I'm sorry I've been so much less than I could be to you guys. I'm sorry I've been just afraid of your reaction, protecting the way you feel a little bit too much, even while patting away on my back for not doing that, you know. Like, I patted myself on the back that, yeah, you know, I do speak the truth. I'm not afraid to say it what it is, but I also want to understand people. The thing is, I know I understand people. I know I do this out of love. So if someone is unable to see it, even when I'm screaming at you, then I'm not able to do it. It's not going to get easier for them to understand because I stroke their ego saying, poor you. It's not going to help at all. Not going to help at all. And if you think of it, you go back to through my old videos. This is the point, guys. If you look at old Theo, like I see, you know, I look at, or little Theo, let's say little Theo instead. Little Theo is Theo, yesterday was little Theo. He doesn't know anything near Theo today knows. Because Theo has become someone who just becomes better and better and better and better. It's just inevitable outcome through the way he lives his life. He just didn't understand that all of the time. Many times he thought, when struggles arose, do you say that? But he didn't know. He didn't understand that he doesn't get to decide what it looks like. That when you progress, thing is when you accept that you don't get the say in it, all your fucking shit excuses, that again, I'll take the second to relate. I understand the pain. I understand the pain. That's why the fuck I'm doing this. I understand. But when you see that you've been given exactly what you needed in order, you've been given a challenge, a chance to overcome it. If you let go of you and your fucking ego and little emotions and what could have been, but only if it was like that, you think you know better. You think you know better than the universe. The universe, look at what has happened without your involvement here. Look at the fucking sea. Look at the fucking sky. Look at the trees. Look at us people. We were created. We didn't create ourselves. But then, we're given this gift. We can shape ourselves into something truly amazing. It's just that you don't get to decide what that looks like. You don't get to decide. Why do you think? Stop making excuses. I'm sick of it. I know all the things that are running through your head right now. No, but Theo doesn't understand this. No. I've done this. Yeah, it's true. But my case is special. I am special. Fuck you. No one is special. No one is special. There's nothing special about me. I mean, would I remind you of that? I could just scream at you with all of this because I live in perfect alignment with everything I say. I live in perfect alignment with everything I say. I know I'm not the best. I know I'm not God. I know that I'm so far from finished, that I'm so much less than I could be. That's what I was hinting at the start of this video. Who the fuck do you think I'm talking to? Why do you think I can talk to you like this? Because I'm talking to myself. I'm talking to myself. This is the way I talk to myself, guys. And I promise you, I have the understanding for myself and all that, but I'm sick and tired of excuses. I'm sick and tired of excuses to be, this person that does this better than me. It's like, yeah, but they have that, or should they really be? I find, finding errors in the people that are just better than you. But that's my fucking gift. I'm so happy. Every person that I've come across so far in my life, patting on my back, I shouldn't do that. It's like, let's say I check myself. I just gave myself credit for something that was completely out of my... I didn't gain this ability. I've been given it. But every person that I've come across, every man I've come across that is better than me, because it's men you learn from. I learn from women too. It's just that I've never met a woman that's my alpha, because that's impossible. But I can learn certain lessons from a woman, absolutely. But every man I've come across that's better than me, if they triggered me at some point, and I did this that you're doing to me right now, but he doesn't understand, or he's lucky with this, or even finding a way to, but being ripped is not everything, blah, blah, blah. As if that's what I'm talking about here, Being ripped is just an expression. It's like not even a fraction of a % of what I'm really talking about here. It's just an inevitable expression of being this way. But what I managed to do, that I want you to be able to do, that is, in the end, even if I was initially triggered by this man, what he had to say, what he did, finding errors in him or excuses why I shouldn't do anything that he's doing, every time in the end, I managed to suck in what I need to learn from that person. But what you gotta understand is no man is perfect. No one is perfect. The only thing that's perfect, that's God, or the universe, or nature, source, the final common denominator, nirvana, whatever you want to call it, But we are all more or less perfect. We're Chad. We're alpha only in comparison to someone else, right? So all my alphas, I've made either my equal or my beta that I come across. It's just what happened, guys. And I am your alpha, you little shit. Now I'm actually talking to you, because I can't be my own alpha, right? I'm my best friend. The thing, Chads are only friends with only Chads, and I'm the chaddiest Chad I know. I'm the best friends with myself. I don't need anyone. It's not a cope. That's the thing. A self-hater would think it's a cope. But when you actually love yourself on such a deep level as I do, you're always content to just be you and God. And then you want friends, but you only want friends that are your equals. So There are basically a handful of men that I would consider my friends, my equals, you know. And all the others, I love you, but I can't be friends with you. I'm sorry. I might be able to at one point if you follow my lead. That's a plan I have for my clients. I want to take them so that we can be friends, or so they surpass me. Because this is not about me, guys. The only reason I work on me is so I can work on others. What I do for a living, when people ask, I say I work on myself and others. And so drop your fucking ego, you little shit. You've not been able to do this. You've been following me. You've seen the exponential growth here. And you're still sitting there when you feel like you've gotten, so you know, I've learned from you. But what have you done? What have you achieved, really? This fake feeling of being inspired and motivated when you hear me scream at you, it's nothing. It's like a drug, if that's only. You have to use the drug. It's like caffeine. If you just sit drinking caffeine in front of the computer, you're just taxing your nervous system. But if you're actually using it on a day when you slept bad so that you can get to work, then it's good. It's the same here. Take this fucking dose I'm giving you and go out on your own if you can, or if you consistently fail. If you're unlike me, who is very consistent, the only thing you're consistent in is that you're consistently inconsistent. Then fucking just DM me already. If you feel this calling inside you, like this man, he knows it. Fuck, I'm called out. He's right. I want what he has. I don't quite know what it is that he has. It's something beyond the training and diet and fasting stuff. It's something more, because no one can speak like this if they don't have something that I don't understand. I can give it to you. As soon as you accept that you're a fucking little piece of shit loser in comparison to me, you can learn from me and you can become like me and you could become better than me in the end. I have a coach myself, guys. And in comparison to him, I am nothing. I'm a fucking nobody. I'm a loser. I can see certain imperfections in him. There's no point in focusing on that, because on every other level except he's like, I find 3 things. There's 1,000 things he knows better than me. It's the same with you and me, guys. Fucking hit me up already. I'm sick of it. You could be so much more. Go ahead and be a loser if you want. Go ahead and know I'm right, but keep making excuses or finding flaws in me. Or you hit me up. It is in the description. Please DM me on Instagram. That's what I prefer. You have my email, uncommonsensetheo@gmail.com. Just make it happen. I have different programs, guys. Make it happen. Okay, guys. Please leave a comment. What do you think? Do you admit that you're a fucking loser? It could be so much more. Or alright, find the flaws. Please, go ahead. Tell me why I'm wrong. Tell me why I'm wrong. I'd love to hear it. I will go on. I will go to war with you in the comments until I see that there's no point. Because when I go to war, when I yell at you like this, it's for your sake. It's not for my sake. It's not for me to feel good and better than you. It's for you to feel bad, so that you can feel better when you realize how fucking shitty you are. Please subscribe for more content about fitness, fasting, losing weight, building muscle, self-improvement, stoicism, mental health, philosophy, blah, 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 blah. You know, this fucking stuff that I talk about, that's what you subscribe for. And the other stuff. Peace.